Tacoma Police training takes to the water.
Hundreds walk for reconciliation history.
And the holidays are coming with community support.
These stories and more on Tacoma Report.
Hi, and welcome to Tacoma Report. I'm Angie Foster.
And I'm Laura Proctor. Since the 1980s, the City of Tacoma, Tacoma Public Utilities, and Tacoma Pierce County Health Department have been regulating business activity, providing education and outreach to businesses, and monitoring water quality in the South Tacoma Groundwater Protection District. These efforts help ensure the aquifers that supplement the city's drinking water remain safe.
The STGPD really focuses on pollution prevention. So the idea is that we keep things from getting outside, and by outside I mean to the ground. And so that's where our goal is, to work with businesses to really make those proactive changes so that we can protect an entire area.
The agencies are currently conducting a comprehensive review of the regulations. The Infrastructure, Planning, and Sustainability Committee had an update on November 9th at 4:30 p.m. You can find meeting details by going to the website.
As part of a need to be prepared for all types of situations, the Tacoma Police Department's hostage negotiation team conducted training on Commencement Bay and the Thea Foss Waterway. They did this in conjunction with the department's Marine Services Unit. The training provided negotiators a chance to use the equipment on the department's safe boat in case of future crises on the water. It also allowed the Marine Services Unit officers to understand the negotiators' needs. The hostage negotiation team is ready to engage in not just hostage situations, but also with people experiencing crisis. The department is available to help talk people through crisis on the city bridges, in boats, and along waterfront properties. Each officer on the hostage negotiation team attends a 40-hour class led by the FBI, including classroom training, real-life scenarios, and using various types of communication channels. Using these skills from a marine platform is just one way the department remains prepared to help in crisis situations.
Effective November 14th, Second Amended Substitute Ordinance 28831 prohibits camping and the storage of personal belongings in a 10-block radius around temporary shelters in Tacoma, as well as Aspen Court, and all public property within 200 feet of Tacoma's mapped rivers, waterways, creeks, streams, and shorelines. While the ordinance is enforceable with a fine and jail time, the City of Tacoma continues to commit to using the least restrictive voluntary enforcement methods possible. The ordinance requires a minimum of 2-week posted notification at the prohibited location for interested organizations and mutual aid groups to be notified and offer assistance. The city's Homeless Engagement Alternative Liaison Team, a cross-department team of Tacoma police officers, mental health specialists, and neighborhood and community services homeless services specialists, will continue providing outreach and connect people with services. Encampments on city-owned property or public right-of-way that are outside of the prohibited camping areas are addressed by the city and are prioritized for removal based on health and safety concerns, infrastructure needs, and service calls. In areas where camping is not prohibited, a minimum 72-hour notice of removal is provided to people in the encampment, time to move their belongings, and for outreach to connect them with services.
Tacoma Public Utilities Board members voted October 26th approving a preliminary budget and rates proposal. The approved rates and budget package will now go to Tacoma City Council for final approval by the end of November. The package is designed to balance increased costs from inflation while maintaining safe and reliable service. The new budget and rates also enhance residential assistance programs for income-constrained customers. These enhancements will provide an automatic bill credit based on qualifying income thresholds. If approved by Council, rates would increase by 3.5% for power and 4% for water in 2023 and 2024. The first increase in water bills would take effect in January of 2023 during off-peak water consumption. Power bills would increase in April of 2023 after winter's peak power needs.
The November edition of Inside Tacoma is ready to watch on TV Tacoma. Mayor Victoria Woodards and City Manager Elizabeth Pauley start the show with Inside Insights. This highlights a recently passed ordinance establishing buffers prohibiting camping near temporary shelters and protected waterways. In the Inside interview, our co-host will talk with Budget Officer Katie Johnston about the city's biennial budget. The show closes with the Inside Inquiry, Ask the Mayor and the Manager segment. Questions featured this month include police presence around the Tacoma Mall, what the crime reduction plan focuses on, and redistricting. For more information, visit the Inside Tacoma page on the city site.
Up next, we take a step into history.
We'll be right back.
Tacoma Police Chief Avery Moore and Mayor Victoria Woodards joined the Chinese Reconciliation Project Foundation for the Walk for Reconciliation Against Racism. On October 29th, participants walked the reversed route used during the expulsion of the Chinese community from Tacoma in 1885.
So today is a reconciliation walk as it relates to unity as cultures, specifically the Chinese culture, but it's about unity of all ethnicities, of all cultures coming together, showing that we can be one big united family.
The walk, led by civic, educational, business, and faith leaders, began at the historic site where Chinese pioneers were marched at gunpoint out of town along the railroad tracks, proceeded through downtown Tacoma where many Chinese businesses and houses once stood. Their march continued along Schuster Parkway and the railroad, largely built by Chinese labor, and finally arrived at the Chinese Reconciliation Park.
Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a lineman or water utility worker working at Tacoma Public Utilities? You can get answers to all these questions and more by attending TPU's Apprenticeship Expo November 15th. This is an opportunity to hear from leaders at TPU, learn about the hiring process, salaries and benefits, and about career advancement. You'll also hear firsthand accounts of what it's like for apprentice and journey level employees. The event is open to the public, but you must register to attend. A virtual link will be available for those unable to attend in person. Register for the November 15th TPU Apprenticeship Expo at mytpu.org/apprenticeship expo.
Tacoma Public School students in kindergarten through the 12th grade are invited to enter the Train Safety Poster Contest with Sound Transit, the Tacoma STEAM Network, and Spaceworks Tacoma. The Hilltop Tacoma Link extension opens next year in the stadium and Hilltop neighborhoods. These posters are an opportunity for students to show the community how to stay safe around trains and tracks. Winners receive a cash prize and an opportunity to have their design displayed on the train and in local businesses. Entries are now open through January 27th, 2023. For entry information, visit the contest website. Coming up, Tacoma Mayor Woodards has an extra duty.
And the Greater Tacoma Convention Center gets recognized as one of the best.
This month, Mayor Victoria Woodards becomes the president of the National League of Cities, an advocacy organization comprised of city, town, and village leaders focused on improving the quality of life for their current and future residents. In her leadership role, she will continue to work together with both state and federal partners to develop innovative partnerships, solutions, and initiatives addressing the challenges of Tacoma and improving living conditions for our residents. This opportunity provides Tacoma and the Association of Washington Cities the opportunity to share the successes of our cities on a national level.
The Greater Tacoma Convention Center has been honored as one of the top convention centers in North America for the third time. Exhibitor Magazine, a leading industry publication, evaluates convention centers using surveys and reviews from event participants in awarding the Exhibitor Magazine's 2023 Centers of Excellence. Tacoma shares this recognition with cities including Honolulu, Los Angeles, and Washington, D.C., among others.
Madison preschool students recently collaborated with artist Teruko Nomura on the Madison Wishing Tree Project, a program using art and education to reimagine public spaces. Nomura and the students created the Wishing Tree Grove, a grouping of 5 new trees and a mosaic artwork at the school's playground. This is part of a larger initiative within the Tacoma Mall neighborhood to incorporate green stormwater infrastructure, increase tree canopy cover, and promote access to green spaces.
Administrative offices at the City of Tacoma will close Thursday, November 24th and Friday, November 25th in observance of the Thanksgiving holiday. The Tacoma Recovery and Transfer Center will close, and garbage, recycling, and yard waste will not be collected on the 24th. Customers whose garbage, recycling, and yard waste are normally picked up on Thursdays or Fridays can expect pickup one day later this week. All other customers can expect pickup as normally scheduled.
Hunger happens all year long, but rolling into the holidays, food banks will need even more community support. Tacoma and Pierce County food banks are managed by a variety of agencies relying on contributions, both financial and with donations. You may find donation sites at area stores, or you can log onto the Pierce County website for food bank locations in your area. A great way to find out about the services the City of Tacoma has to offer is by going to cityoftacoma.org.
We leave you on a brisk fall walk during the Reconciliation March. Thanks for watching Tacoma Report.